Well, how's everybody doing? I got some news for you. Not the big news, but on the old square body I picked up that was covered in algae, I did end up pressure washing it and cleaned up pretty good. In the farm country there ain't nothing going on out here but super quiet except for planting and harvest. And let me tell you, all the tractors, everybody's out getting it in. So let me show you what I got going on. Here's you a little better video of the square body. She's my daily. I drive her every day. Been pretty good to me. So I've been waiting for this for a while, and it's all takes time. But last Saturday, got half the concrete poured in here, a little over half. I've been soaking it with water. I rented a saw joint machine, cut the expansion joints on it, and apparently if you need to soak the concrete about 7 to 10 days after you pour it, and it will double the strength, make it a lot harder. And so far so good, no cracks or anything. And let me tell you, holy cow, that's some concrete there. That was 50 yards. And just me and 3 buddies poured it. I'm gonna put a second story deck along the back half over there. But I'm gonna be able to fit some bikes in here, buddy. Can't wait. Holy cow. Now, like any big job, you have some headaches. So it rained about 4 days in a row right before. First truck pulled in my driveway and it sunk down to the axles in the front yard. Got stuck. And then dude accidentally bumped the lever, dumped about 2 yards of concrete in my front yard. That was a mess. Finally got him out and then brought him in through this part of the drive, sent him in these doors. A few months back I just put new French drain around everything. Well, it completely collapsed all that, so here I am doing it twice, digging it all up, redoing everything. The old barn there. This is where I'm living nowadays, in the camper. It's not too bad. Winter was brutal. The winter really kind of did its toll on me, just being cooped up in there, freezing, nowhere to work, like, you know, workshop, because you ain't heating that place. Had no insulation, gravel floor, so I just now got everything insulated. Got my chickens are getting big. I'll tell you, they're pretty cool. I've never had chickens, and my dog died back in December, so it's kind of lonely out here, and they got more personality than I thought. But I got 6 egg layers in there. Pretty cool little chicken coop I built, and got the solar powered electric fence around it. So I just come out, let them run around, do their thing, and pretty cool. Well, a little more headache on top of the concrete truck stuck in the yard and crushing my pipe. I also wiped out the gate at the end of my driveway, backed into it. And that kind of sucks. They made it right though, and paid me for it. Got up that morning, blew out my tire on my truck, took the gate back, and it paid for tires on my truck pretty much. And now I put the gate here mainly because I wasn't living here, just to close it off. now that I'm here, I just went in. Now I ain't gonna have a gate. Took out a couple more of the posts. There was a couple more posts leading in here and made it a little bit funny to get into the house. So I kind of like it. It sucked, but a little bit of a blessing, I guess. Check this thing out. Y'all got anything like this? It's if this camera will focus, it's like a gray tree frog. Come on, man. But they make a whole bunch of noise, and at night, I mean, it sounds like this thing won't focus. At night, it sounds like raccoons or something crazy. But sorry, guys. Probably about time for a new camera. Can't get it to focus, but pretty cool. So took out a couple posts there. I had two big trees in front of the house right here. They were just getting too big and leaning all up on the house. I took those down, dug out those tree stumps this morning. I still got plans for the house, but I think it's going to be easier to build a living quarter in the barn and get set up with the business and everything easier than redoing the whole house. But I did do some work inside throughout the winter. I was starting to make a bedroom just to live in there. Insulated it and started drywalling it, but haven't completely got it finished. But just one thing at a time, trying to figure out what's priority. I tell you what, just me for the most part out here doing all this equipment. This stuff has been so nice, and this is all old, ancient stuff that needs work, but these were some of the best investments for as much stuff as I've had to do out here. This is like a I think it's a 75 or 76 Bobcat M371, little tiny thing, no safeties on it, super sketchy. You just gotta be careful though, and it's been real handy. And this is a 51 Ford 8N tractor. My grandpa had one just like it, and it's super cool. And all this stuff, I got it and needed work, but I got it real cheap, and I'm super thankful that I am mechanically inclined and can work on it. And this backhoe, I always thought, man, it'd be so cool to have a backhoe, you know, just searching for absolute cheapest thing I could find. And it's a 3-cylinder diesel. It's a Ford 4500, I think that's what it is. But super handy because I've had to dig so much drainage tile. I just tied in the septic system from the barn over here across the driveway into the existing septic. So here in a month or so, I'm going to pour the other half the concrete in here, start framing up some walls, make a bathroom, close off stuff to start making the workshop, something I can climate control and start unpacking my stuff. It's been killing me having all my parts packed away with no good secure place to unload them. So I hate turning down business, and when people ask for stuff, I just can't get to the parts. So here before too long, I'll be back in business. I mean, I'm still in business, but I can really get to getting a lot more projects together and selling a bunch more parts. So just want to give y'all a little look what I got going on, and thanks for watching, guys.